talking reSURGEnce. This is Dennis Dillon, and we are again truly excited about the 2024 New York installation of the conference. That is coming up in just a couple of days now, and we're excited about the delegation that's coming from all across the continent of Africa and other parts of the world, but particularly we're just enthused about the dynamic delegation that's coming from Durban. And we do have one of the leaders, one of the top executives in the city of Durban that will be a part of the leading delegation that's coming along with the city manager himself. And so I want to welcome you to reSURGEnce. Khayo Mpungose, bless you, and it's good to have you, sir.
Thank you very much, Reverend, and bless you too. We are excited about coming over to New York. It's like we'll be away from home to another home, because we are brothers and sisters across the ocean. We really look
absolutely.
forward.
And you definitely, you are so super welcome in New York as we were so welcome in Durban a couple months ago. We look forward to it. I'm not sure if we have the capacity to lay out the kind of red carpet that you guys in Durban laid out for us in July, but we're going to do our best.
I'm sure that's modesty on your part, Reverend. We know you are so hospitable, and you are from the mother continent, and therefore we look forward to it. We were really grateful to host you in July, of course, which is celebrated the world over as Nelson Mandela Month. It really touched us, but also, those histories also of Martin Luther King Jr. We're really touched, because it says, greatness was upon us, during that month when we were together, and we therefore look forward to next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think this year is the 30th anniversary or the 30th year. I'm not sure if it's an anniversary, but it is the 30th year since the official ending of apartheid in South Africa. And I know there's so much that you guys are doing. Tell us just a little bit about the city of Durban and where this city is going. I feel the energy, and I'm confident that this is going to be one of the top cities, already is, but certainly going to be one of the top cities on the continent of Africa, particularly with the great work that you all are doing in Durban. So tell us just about the delegation that's coming and what are the expectations, and just a little bit about what Durban is doing right now.
Thank you very much, Reverend Dillon. Durban is a city that has a very clear vision. The vision says by 2030, eThekwini municipality will be Africa's most caring and livable city. We really live up to that, and we are so focused on inner city regeneration. We have a population of over 4 million people, and wow, what a weather. We are so blessed to have summer basically over 12 months, so to speak. We are a very warm city, it's the warmest place to be, and we look forward to the changes that are taking place. I'm glad you actually met with our new mayor. He's over 100 days now in office, and we are led. The city is so well focused. We are focusing on inner city regeneration. We'll be bringing some projects, that are really available for investment. We'll be bringing a delegation led by the city manager himself, together with the chairman of our economic development. We will be also having colleagues who are focused on investments and part of inner city regeneration. As I say, it is really an opportunity for investment. Durban is also focusing because we are, gifted with the natural endowment of the Indian Ocean. It's a huge 100-kilometer, coastline. That is huge. It's really a port city region which is, growing by leaps and bounds. So we look forward to meeting with potential investors, from the United States in New York, particularly, and from, of course, across the states and from Africa and elsewhere. We are excited about the opportunity of meeting next week, and we are saying our city is ready for investment. There are numerous opportunities, and we will be highlighting those when we specifically present. Thank you.
I tell you, and I've been to, I may get in trouble for this, but I've been to many, many cities on the continent of Africa. Durban is my favorite for a lot of reasons. I love, I love boardwalks. I love to be on the beach. I love to walk on the beach. And again, just the potential and capacity there, the beachfront property. There's a whole, Miami Beach vibe, if you will, in Durban, and I know that I hear the term so many times that that Durban is the Miami Beach of Africa, if you will. Tell us just a little bit about the waterfront, the developments there. What kind of investments and what kind of business people? Again, a part of the commitment is we want to make sure we're linking more black businesses from the US and from the Americas to come to do business in Africa, to own hotel properties and, buy timeshares, buy houses, whatever it is. So break down for us, what are some of the industries that are key and important, maybe along the waterfront, but certainly across the expanse of the city of Durban as well?
The opportunities are endless. You're right in saying property development, it's a huge potential because the beachfront development, we need more hotel developments there. And there are opportunities for new investments, and we can actually see us turning the city around to become the greatest city, that it ought to be. Actually, I'm even reminded by what Martin Luther King Jr. had to say that, all men are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. He said, we can never be what you ought to be until I am what I ought to be. I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to. So basically, we're saying, the opportunity is amazing, but we'll be showcasing it at conference. All I can say, can we please come to this conference in New York? Because reSURGEnce is really about, Africa. It's about the world. It's about America. It's about, us reconnecting. If we really think about these opportunities, we have catalytic projects as well that we will be showcasing, to say these mixed development opportunities, they are amazing. And what is already happening in the property development is enormous. But we are saying, for now, we're just scratching the surface. We can shift the needle, Reverend. We are saying this is the opportunity. Particularly, you have just touched on the fact that we are only 30 years old, as a democracy. So it means, economically speaking, Africans, we say it's not yet uhuru, in Swahili, to say it's like we're not there yet, economically speaking. So it's important, therefore, those partnerships will be important. It's important to note that also from the business development point of view, from the clergy as well. There is already so much talk. There are formations that are already there in place. There's a formation, of the clergy in terms of under the umbrella of the reSURGEnce, out of the meeting that you had with the clergy post-conference, Reverend. So these opportunities are real. We are organizing ourselves on the ground, but we'll be talking to specifics, when we are at conference. We're just whetting the appetite for now. So please don't miss this opportunity. What an opportunity, because we'll be talking real investment opportunities, and we'll be detailing that. But for now, we are saying we are coming, and we're coming with a well-balanced delegation. All questions will be answered, and we'll be engaging for real.
Absolutely. And I want to, you're constantly talking about the reSURGEnce conference, let me again let everybody know that the place to be next week, the 22nd to the 24th. And if your next week is this week, based on when you're watching this, I want to encourage you to make sure that you are in the house. We will be at Rochdale Village in the Grand Ballroom and some of the surrounding areas there, the 22nd through the 21st, with the reSURGEnce conference. And again, we're excited about this delegation that is coming from Durban, that's in South Africa, that's talking about just investment opportunities. Certainly, what opportunities are available to do business in Durban, to do business in other parts of South Africa, and certainly what opportunities there are for Durban and Africa to also do business here in the US. So it is something that we're certainly looking forward to. So please make sure that those dates are on your calendar and the information is on your screen. You can jump on, register, say, listen, I got to be a part of this reSURGEnce conference as we come together to kind of talk about these diverse areas. So as we wrap it up, Khayo, and again, thank you so much for taking the time just to be with us today. Tell us again, exactly who is coming. I know you mentioned the city manager, but who else is coming? I know some clergy leaders are coming, because as you rightly noted, I've been encouraging and talking with many of the clergy leaders there, but certainly, hopefully, some business leaders. I know that we have a couple of top business leaders are coming. We just talked a few minutes ago with the CEO for Radisson Blue Hotel, and oh my God, I'm just so impressed with not just the property but the entire mall in which that property is located, and the owner is coming, the CEO is coming. So this is really the place to be in New York next week, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen.
Yeah, well. Great, Reverend. Indeed, we also, as I said, we have the city manager coming, but we also have the chairman of our economic development committee coming. We also have from business support, deputy head. We also have an executive that is responsible for inner city regeneration, also from economic development. We also have a deputy head there. We really have a high-powered delegation coming to do business, to really present what we have as opportunities. Maybe it's important, Reverend, that I say 2 weeks ago, actually, we also had an inaugural Africa Maritime Investment Indaba, which was an opportunity which attracted a number of delegates also from outside South Africa, which means we are talking about unlocking blue economy, unlocking a $3 trillion market, or business opportunity, investment opportunity in the blue economy. So this is like a new kid on the block, because for now we have realized that, in fact, globally, the cities that are really thriving are coastal cities, and we're like a sleeping giant, so to speak. So it's part of awakening the sleeping giant as like part of African Renaissance, in the true sense of the word, as we are presenting these new opportunities. So the delegation is coming. We are getting ready. We are excited about the opportunity. We are really upbeat, for the opportunity. And we thank God for the opportunity that we now have this partnership. And we look forward to cementing it and perhaps entering into a 3-year partnership, because we have those limitations as a city in terms of legislation. So we've got, to time frame our partnerships. But we really are excited about the opportunity, and we also look forward to seeing more of you in Durban. And, we'll be coming across as well, because we are strengthening the partnership.
Khayo Mpungose, listen, man, thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for your energy and your excitement. And we look forward to seeing you next week here in New York at the reSURGEnce conference. We thank you and we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you very much, Reverend, and God bless you.
November 22nd, 23rd, 24th, Rochdale Village in the uh, village of Queens, just up the street from JFK Airport. It's going to be just an exciting and a wonderful time. And just so that everybody understand what's getting ready to happen, we start on the 22nd. We have a powerful plenary session that really get the conference started, get the conference going. We're going to talk about access to capital. And I can tell you, we're going to literally have some folks who've been to the conference last year and the year before and the year before that, who've actually gotten loans and grants. I mean, I'm inspired by just some of the successes that we've seen that has grown out of the reSURGEnce conference over the past several years. So I can't stress more how important it is for you to put this on your calendar. So if you're a business owner, you're planning to start your own business, you're an angel investor, you're looking to invest, maybe you have some money, you want to do some property development, you want to buy some real estate, whatever it is that you want to do. You want to invest in Africa, or you want Africa to invest in your business in America, whatever it is. Can't stress more. And of course, I want to let everybody know that on Sunday it's just going to be a powerful grand finale to the reSURGEnce conference, because we're obviously going to have a powerful worship experience that's going to be just a wonderful time of worshiping. We're going to really focus on what our pre-election strategy ought to be. Now that the election is over and we're now moving to the next level, what is that looking like? What role we ought to play? So you got to come get into worship. Then there's going to be a fashion show. There's going to be marching bands. There's going to be, a complimentary brunch on Sunday morning, free to everybody. In fact, the conference at this point, for everybody who want to come, I'm providing complimentary passes for everyone that's coming to the conference. So listen, it is time for you to register for reSURGEnce Conference 2024, Rochdale Village, Queens, New York. Again, November 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Dennis Dillon signing off. Thank you for joining us and talking reSURGEnce.